There's so much love in Brooklyn. Now you know why there's love in Brooklyn. Black power. Black love in Spanish Harlem and black love in black Brooklyn. Black power.
Black power.
And we want to introduce a brother who is a world traveler, a man who has given dedication to the black power movement, to the leadership of the Honorable Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, to the leadership of the Honorable General Minister Hashim Economic, who is with us. Give him a round of applause for joining us. Chairman, you Black Panther Party, Hashim Economic, Black Power! Black Power! Black Power! And this brother's role with the Honorable Salis Muhammad, and we were with several of his comrades, direct comrades, a few days ago, in the person of brother, another Najee Muhammad, who is the minister, one of the chief ministers and executives under the Honorable Salis Muhammad, but a man who's been living in Zimbabwe, living in Brooklyn, New York, living in Harlem, living in Atlanta, Georgia, and he don't give a damn about no motherfucking Uncle Sam. You understand? Black power, because he's my motherfucking main man. You understand? Black power. Black power. Black power. Brother Ramzu, Yunus, black power. Black power. Black power. Black power. Black power. Black power. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Yes, sir. How's the little brother Zimbabwe? Zimbabwe, you boot way. And black power. Black power. Give it up, give it up.
Black power!
Black power!
You're a little bit stronger than that. Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Power to the people!
Power to the people!
Power to the people!
Power to the people!
Ain't no people in here? Power to the people!
Power to the people!
Power to who?
To the people! God damn it!
Is Donald Trump of our people?
No! No, sir.
Is he murdering police of our people?
No, sir.
Is the government, do they represent our people?
No, sir.
Then why they got power then?
We give it to them.
Number one, we give them the power.
Yeah.
Everybody in here get a government power. I don't care if you got a black power uniform, an FOI uniform, a suit and a bow tie. Who get these crackers power?
That's right.
That's why they got power.
That's right.
But we're going to revoke that power today in the name of our general. That's what generals do. We revoke powers.
That's right.
Before I go any further, I want to thank my brother and everybody that should give this man a hand. Minister, Chairman of the Black Panther Party, New Black Panther Party, Hashim and Zinga. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. I was over in Zimbabwe last year. This brother put a post up on Facebook that rocked me. Brother Hashim, he lay in a hospital with his chest exposed.
Teach.
This man's stomach was cut wide open. They had to take something out of the man's colon. He had colon cancer, stage 4 colon cancer. But this man is here today. He got up at he called it his deathbed, but it's his life bed. And he came out here today to tribute the Honorable Dr. Khalid Muhammad. So give him another strong hand.
Black power. Black power.
Somebody get off their deathbed. While some people are not here today because they're watching a football game.
Right.
Sports and play. That's all we're about, is sports and play.
That's all.
People are dying and we sitting here watching a football game.
Teach bread and steak.
Some niggas in that football field don't give a dick. I don't even curse. I'm going to say damn in the name of Dr. Khalid today. That's the first time I cursed since 1994. You see, 94 actually, that's when I went to prison as a teenager. I was a cuss. I hollered as a cuss. My grandma, I didn't curse her out. I cussed while I'm talking to her. That's how terrible I was. So when I became a Muslim in prison, the first thing I wanted to do was stop cursing. So I stopped cursing. Since the summer of 94, I think it was July of 94 when I stopped cursing. But anyway, we're here to give a tribute to the Honorable Dr. Khalid Muhammad. I was introduced not to him, but to his teachings after I got out of prison, because I was looking for something real when I got out of prison. You know, I went here and there to the mosque, this and that, but I didn't see anything real. And somebody said, listen to this. I think he showed me a video. I think it was Brother Abdul in High Point. It was Dr. Khalid. He said something about, I'm a roughneck. I said, I'm a roughneck. About like roughnecks. So they said they're going to be a march in Atlanta, a million youth march. I thought the march was in Atlanta. They had one in Atlanta also. So I came down here. Man, my heart was broke when I found out things in New York City. And here I am in Atlanta. So I came down here, I fell in love with the city, so I moved to Atlanta a year later. And I met Dr. Khalid at the Afrocentric Temple. So in his name, because he has God's name, Khalid, that's the attribute of God. And with the name of Allah, I greet everybody before I go any further. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you, that's what it means.
Yes, that's it.
But anyway, I'm going to skip a lot of things, but when I found out, I think Brother Cedric at the Afrocentric Temple had called me. Let me tell you a story, right quick, 1 minute story. I kept running into Dr. Khalid at the Afrocentric Temple on Ashby Street. Brother Hashim knows I live right across the street from the Afrocentric Temple. So I ran into him a number of times. I have a crew with me. Dr. Khalid, I think he was doing some kind of demolition work also. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. So he said, bro, I see you a lot of fellas. Can you get some people with me for demolition? And I was like, yeah, give me a call, let me know when. So we kept running to each other. Then he said, call me sometime. So when I came back in town from one of my trips, I called him. Hashim doesn't even know this story. I never told this story to even Hashim. He came and picked me up. He had a silver C-Class. Am I right? He had a little Farrakhan in the back. We rode around Atlanta for a while. We went in and visited his Rolls Royce that the sister was talking about. It was up here somewhere getting fixed. We went by to this place it was getting fixed. We rode around. He then, of course, being a general and a recruiter, he asked me about joining the new Black Panther Party, which I politely declined. Then we left it at there. A month later, I got a call while I was out, about a month or so later, from Cedric at the Afrocentric Temple. I think his name is Cedric. He said, I think Doctor's sick, he's down. But anyway, I didn't know that Doctor had passed, so all I could say was, in my mind, rest in peace. So that's what we all say, rest in power, rest in peace. You know, but the truth is, we all want Doctor to be resting in peace, don't we?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who want him to rest in peace?
Yes, sir. I do.
He's not resting in no peace. How's he resting in peace? When we still struggling out here.
Come on now.
You see, something we got to understand is within Dr. Khalid, within all of us, is a spirit that used his body. There's a spirit that want to use that body, that struggle, that eloquent voice, that powerful, he had a powerful presence to bring liberation to his people. But then when that body is cut down, the spirit is left in limbo. The body is gone. So now that spirit is in torment until it's picked up and somebody fulfills it. So Dr. Khalid is not in no peace. But we want to bring peace to Dr. Khalid. We want to bring peace to Nat Turner. We want to bring peace to Marcus Garvey. So none of them are in peace. But we still out here struggling like this.
Black power.
Who want to help bring peace?
Black
to Dr. Khalid. To Nat Turner. To Denmark Beasley.
That's right.
To Marcus Garvey.
That's right.
Show some hands. Everybody show some hands. We ain't here to be speaking.
That's right.
I'm coming in the name of a general. We're here to recruit some people, give some orders, get some instructions. That's what generals do. They don't just pick up those mics.
Right.
Dr. Khalid was one of the best speakers, arguably the best speaker.
Yes, sir.
He went about no speaking, man.
Right.
He's about being there on the field.
That's right.
Let others speak.
That's right.
This is my mic, I crush it right now. So we in love with it. Rocky and say we microphone fiends. We love these microphones. The hell with these microphones. You gotta get out in the field, do some work.
Come on now, come on. That's it. Black power.
I'm almost finished. Let me read a couple passages. Please give me 5-6 minutes. See, Dr. Khalid was named after Khalid ibn Walid, 1400 or so years ago. He was Prophet Muhammad's general. And he was the general of the other Khalids that came after him, successors of Prophet Muhammad. They say he won about 200 battles.
222 battles.
undefeated.
Hey.
That's who Khalid was named after.
Yes, sir.
On the battlefield.
Yes, sir.
Not on the back on podium speaking.
All right, Black Power.
We got to be on the battlefield. Leave these microphones alone.
All right, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna let the Lord talk. I'm gonna go to the Bible right quick.
That's what you got to do.
I know y'all say that man foolish right there. He don't know what he's talking about.
Well, you do that.
Now I'm gonna let the good Lord talk to you.
Battlefield. Can go to the battlefield.
Come on, bro. Teach, brother.
Stop bringing meaningless offerings.
Come
That's what
on.
I'm talking.
Come on.
Yes, sir. Teach.
Your incense is detestable to me.
All right.
New moons,
Go ahead.
Sabbaths, and convocations. I cannot bear your worthless assemblies. Worthless assemblies. Worthless. It means worth nothing. All your gatherings and assemblies. Your new moon feasts and your appointed festivals, I hate with all my being. They have become a burden to me. I am weary of bearing them. When you spread out your hands in prayer, I hide my eyes from you. Even when you offer up many prayers, I am not listening. Your hands are full of blood.
Go ahead.
Wash and make yourselves clean.
That's right.
Take your evil deeds out of my sight. Stop doing wrong.
Go ahead.
Learn to do right.
That's right.
Seek justice.
Yes.
Correct oppression.
Salute. Right.
That's God talking. Y'all don't hear God, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all, that's not me talking. This God talking now. Y'all can spit on me if you want to. Matter of fact, hold on 1 second. I'm going to turn around for 5 seconds, and everybody who's not with us, y'all can go ahead and sneak out the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, everybody still here? Okay. Y'all with us, right?
We all with it.
All right. Because listen, this is serious business. I ain't here to be no daggone comedian.
Right.
Because if you're not with us and not going to be with this struggle,
That's right.
I'm remembering faces right now. When we get in that battlefield, when we kill that cracker, we're going to push you in the lake of fire with that cracker.
That's right.
Because y'all ain't with us.
Power.
Y'all want to come to these gatherings.
That's all.
Y'all want to come to these solemn, these worthless assemblies.
That's right.
So we're here to get some instructions today. He said, look, I can't bear your worthless assemblies. Your appointed festivals. See, we all about assemblies, man. Assembly. Everybody want to be assembled. Everybody want to speak. Everybody want a mic. Everybody think Minister Farrakhan about their past. They say, who's going to be the successor? Who are you looking for? The next best speaker. You ain't looking for no generals, you're looking for a speaker.
Yes, sir.
I gotta deal with my Muslim brothers. I love everybody. I'm the most loving man in the world. My heart is on my shoulder, on my leg, everywhere. But Muslims, we gotta go to the battlefield. If I see one more post talking about watch the weather, I'm gonna stone you myself. Because God has never brought liberation to anybody through no weather. It was man who brought liberation. Stop talking about some weather.
Yes, sir.
Ain't no snow gonna fight your battle for you.
Yes, sir.
You gotta fight your own battle.
Yes, sir.
God didn't hear your prayers.
Yes, sir.
See, God said we gotta learn to do good. Learn to do right. No, we're not doing right. What we do is not gonna bring justice for our people. Give me 5 more seconds. Give me 5 more minutes, please. I know we got the strongest man here.
Damn true
I see him coming.
Yeah.
But we got to decide this stuff here today, buddy. Listen. Worthless assemblies, gatherings. Dr. Khalid was a Muslim. That's what made him disciplined. Of the Muslim. The vision. He heard Minister Farrakhan. He resonated with the Nation of Islam's teaching. And he joined the Black Panther Party. What? So I'm going to go over their programs. Okay. What the Muslims want. I'm just going to say a passage of what the Muslims want. We want our people in America whose parents or grandparents were descendants from slaves to be allowed to establish a separate state or territory of their own. Okay, what the new Black Panthers want. What the new Black Panthers believe. Number 1. We want freedom.
Yes, sir.
We want the power to practice self-determination. Y'all know self-determination. That's governing yourself. Okay, but let me point out something in these passages. We want to be allowed to establish a separate territory. That's a little bit weak right there. We want the power. Well, you are allowed. You do have the power. You're just not practicing it. You're not taking the initiative. I'm going to prove my point right quick, then I'm getting out of here. We want the power to practice self-determination. You got the power. We want to be allowed to stay. You are allowed. You don't have to bow down land. Where was Dr. Khalid from? Houston, what? Texas. Let me read something right quick for y'all, family. This is the Texas Constitution, Article 1, Bill of Rights, Section 2. All political power is inherent in the people. And all free governments are founded on their authority and instituted for their benefit. Listen, all political power is inherent. The faith of the people of Texas stands pledged to the preservation of a republican form of government and subject to this limitation only. They have at all times the inalienable right to alter, reform, or abolish the government in such manner as they deem expedient. Okay? Where did Tamir Rice die at? Where did he get killed by them terrorist pigs at? Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, Ohio. Here's the Ohio Constitution. Article 1, Bill of Rights, Section 2. All political power is inherent in the people. Government is instituted for their equal protection and benefit, and they have the right to alter, reform, or abolish the same whenever they may deem it necessary. Come on now. As soon as I got here back from Africa, I went to Maryland, and they killed Freddie Gray the same day I got to Maryland.
Yes, they did.
What's the Maryland Constitution? Declaration of Rights. Article 1. That all government of right originates from the people, is founded in compact only, and instituted solely for the good of the whole, and they have at all times the inalienable right to alter, reform, or abolish their form of government in such manner as they may deem expedient. Last but not least, where did Mike Jones die at? What state was that? Not Mike, Mike Jones. Where did he get shot at? Y'all was out there. Where did Mike Jones get shot at?
Mike Brown.
Mike Jones. I'm talking about Mike Jones. Back then, they didn't want
Mike Brown.
Missouri.
Ferguson, Missouri.
Mike Brown, right? Mike Brown. Sorry about that saying. Mike, I don't even know him. I was still in Africa at that time. But Ferguson, Missouri. Bill of Rights, Section 1. That all political power is vested in and derived from the people. That all government originates from the people. Is founded upon their will only. Section 3. The people of this state have the inherent, sole, and exclusive right to regulate the internal government and police thereof, and to alter and abolish their constitution and form of government whenever they may deem it necessary to their safety and happiness. As Isaiah said, we got to learn to do right, man. They say we can abolish the government. They say we regulate the police. So what do we have there? Hands up, don't shoot me. Submitting our will, said their will. Our will only. They gonna submit to our will, but we so they gonna we submit to their will.
Yes, sir.
Come on, don't shoot.
Yes, sir.
Give me some land, give me some freedom. Give me some justice, no justice, no peace. No one to say, look, we got some Panthers out here. Those are our new police. Go around them, crack the police up, fire up, bring the one who shot them. We're gonna hang them by sundown. That's what we have the power to do.
That's right. That's right.
That's how the American government was set up.
That's right.
We supposed to be rallying behind that. They're out there screaming, doing all kinds of foolishness. Rally the people. Campaign with a piece of look. You got 50,000 people deep out there. Let's take over this place.
Go ahead.
Million deep in Washington, D.C. Take it over.
That's right.
Power to the people, inherited the people. Let me close out with this anointment right here. Listen. We got to do more than just talking this mic. We need some instructions. We need to know what to do out here.
Right.
These same pastors, some of these new pastors ain't going to be here. Some new Muslims are not going to be here, but they tired. That's why they ain't coming to these meetings. They tired of all these meetings.
That's right.
And we ain't getting nowhere. It was them daggone youth in Baltimore flipping over the daggone police car.
Salute. Right.
I was out there. We wasn't us flipping no car. We no Muslims flipping no car. It was the youth out there. They ain't coming in here, but we ain't want to come to no meetings, man. We the ones come to meetings. Let me read one more thing, man. I'm sick and tired of this thing, man. This is the anointing right here. This is how Khalid was anointed. Jesus was anointed. Everybody in that line of divine that struggle for their people is coming with an anointment. Almost finished. Come on.
Let's go.
Teach. It's flowing.
Isaiah 61. Matter of fact, I got it written on the back of this book here. The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me.
Come on.
Because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives, and release for the darkness, from darkness for the prisoners, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. See, when you're anointed by God, you guys, man, you can do all this. You can free the prisoners. We ain't got to beg them to free our political prisoners. The power to the people. We get out there and say, no, you're going to let them go today. But we're going to blow the daggone door off this jailhouse and let them out of
That's
this.
right.
We have the power to do that. I'm not saying it's an insurrection. This is law. That was Malik Zulu Shabazz. He's a lawyer. But y'all know law. I just read the Constitution. You have the power to do that. We ain't got to beg nobody. Proclaim the good news to the poor. What's the good news to the poor? Revolution. What are they going to get out of revolution? They're going to get money, get homes, friendships, and all walks of life. The poor don't want to hear, oh, you a poor man? Obey the Lord. You'll go to heaven when you die. No, the good news to the poor, you have heaven right here. We can give it to them. We ain't got to buy no land either. The cities are ours. We can occupy these lands, these cities. It gave us the power right there. So rally the people behind that. Campaign behind that. I was a Muslim with a bow tie campaigning for politicians in the government. How foolish is that? Campaigning for a politician, voting for this pharaoh, or we can just take over the land ourselves. God gave us the instructions. We don't follow the instructions. We waiting on snow. We waiting on rain to do what we supposed to be doing for ourselves. Waiting on a mystery God. When the lessons say, ain't no mystery God gonna come out of heaven and feed you if you're hungry.
That's right.
You're gonna starve to death. So why don't you learn the mystery God to free you? So in the name of Dr. Khalid, we got some instructions to do. We're going to campaign this year. If General George Washington can do it, they may have on tight pants. He had on wigs. Him and his comrades stood up together and declared independence and took the British, the strongest military in the world, took them to war. But they said they had a right to self-determination. And here we go talking about self-determination, but we're not standing up for that. We're standing up, rallying behind the wrong thing. So get out there this year. We're going to campaign. Every year, 4th of July, that cracker mocks you. It has celebrates its independence. But at the same time, that's his judgment day. Because he's bearing witness against himself on that day. You see, judgment day comes every year. But we just don't execute. You see? But this 4th of July, we got to rally the people. So look, every city in America, we're going to stand up. Like the Arab Spring 7 years ago. We stand up by the millions, by the hundreds of thousands, and we taking this and we're going to die today. I don't want to go all over this stuff, man. With diseases, with cancer, gray hair, 90 years old, talking about black power. And when I'm 90 years old, I can already rule this. We're going to have our own spaceships and stuff by then. Dog. Anyway, I'm going to close out with that. We got some instructions to do. And one last thing, I want y'all to repeat after me because, like this verse right here says, we can proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. We can proclaim the year. We wait, maybe next year, maybe the year after. We're going to proclaim it. This year we're going to stand up.
That's right.
In unison. I want y'all to repeat after me. This is the year.
This is the year
That we get free.
that we get free.
This is the year.
This is the year
That we get free.
that we get free.
Don't be playing with that. Let's get out there and make something happen. Black power.
Black power! Black power! Black power! Ramzu! Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power! And a strong black military to black that goddamn call. Our national chairman, Hashim Ekanaki, is leader!
Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power!
Black power.
Black power!
Black power.
Black power!
If God is with you, you really shouldn't care who's against you.
That's right. That's right.
Brother Akbar says your time is going to introduce you. Only a fool don't understand the foundation that he's standing on.
That's right.
Teach.
Dada Makasarek taught me this. Dada Makasarek has never, ever been honored the way he should be.
Say that, man.
Teach.
Colon cancer, he already beat it.
Black power!
Taught me to beat it.
That's right.
Love you.
Love you, brother.
I could never speak before you. But I stand on your shoulder.
That's
To Attorney Malik Shabazz and his wonderful words. The only way you can accept the word leader if you become a servant of the people.
That's right.
We have people who are in this room who travel through mountains of snow and ice to be here. We have people who spent their rent money, gas bill money, and will go home and figure out how to pay their electric bills, and people don't understand the suffering it takes to move around this country.
Teach. Yes, sir.
Sister Yai coming in here from Brooklyn,
Yes. Yes.
just leaving Philadelphia, just leaving that Turnerland, and ain't got 6 pennies. But she gonna keep moving.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Brother Akbar said he has to leave tonight because he has to get the rental car back because he can't afford it another day. Brother Darrell, they charged the hotel too fast and he didn't get the rental car until the next day. These are real stories.
Real story. Real story.
We have to understand revolution is not free.
Come on. Come on.
Somebody has to make a sacrifice.
That's right, brother. Speak on it.
Sister Nadia sit back there and fight for her brain power every day of her life. We have a preacher in this house. Reverend Derek, stand up.
Black power. Black power. St. Joseph Church. Yes, sir.
We don't have a church to go to.
That's right. I see you, Mom.
Find Sankofa,
That's right.
and you'll find a revolutionary preacher.
That's right. Black power.
And you will find somebody that can help direct you in a revolutionary way. I ain't seen nobody do it better.
That's right.
Thank you for coming.
Black power.
I told my brother I was sick and he came from Zimbabwe. Give Brother Ramzu
Yes.
a black hand.
Black power. Black power.
Black power, black power.
So tonight, I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
Great.
I'm excited because I love doing college tribute in this house.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There it is.
Because it reminds me, as the preachers would say, we done came a mighty long way.
Yes.
Now you can talk about what we need to do
Hey.
and what we haven't done,
That's right.
but you better stop and spend a moment and give God the credit for what we have done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I don't think nobody gonna be leaving on this when we leave here.
That's
I
right.
believe there's some Cadillacs on the parking lot. I believe there's some Lincolns out there.
That's right.
And I'm in a Mercedes Sprinter van myself. So the white man has not won.
That's right.
We can't give him so much damn credit. He's not God.
Black power.
I want to talk about a man that helped tie the shoe that we put in his backside. And if you just woke up yesterday and you don't know about the Honorable Dr. Khalid Muhammad, I'll tell you this, he's like riding with a truckload of dynamite. You never know when it's going to explode.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
I remember in Riverside, California, I was crying so hard, I'm already yellow, I was turning red in the hospital as I watched them operate on him because we almost lost him on the operating table after the James Best assassination because his body was so clean And it reminded me of the words of Malcolm X. When they said his body was so clean because he only ate one time a day.
Yeah.
When your body that clean and they put these foreign medicines in, Doc almost didn't come back there because the stuff they used to put him to sleep. I was saying, you better get up. And when he came back, first thing he said was, what's the next city? No joke.
General.
I said, you see your leg all in the air? Casket. He said, we'll get a wheelchair, goddammit. Watching him before I came up here, me and my new young son, Zion. Get Zion in here. Right next to his ear. He already trying to lose his little fist at 10 days old. Khalid, love him some New York. Yeah. Doc said, God damn it. Here we are on 125th Street. You got these crackers running 125th Street. These goddamn hot dog stands, and this mustard. And what the hell is crackers love pretzels so goddamn much? He said, you gotta shut them down. He said, if we don't eat, they don't eat.
That's right. Come on with it, bro.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Khalid had one problem. And it wasn't the white man. We have to stop using the same language. Got a brother in here that's so smart. I try to stay away from him because he makes me look so dumb sometimes. Brother Reginald Muhammad, our professor. Read books backwards.
Right.
Not used in this community project. And these books, we use these books as a crutch now. We're reading books that people have died to write, suffered to write. Khalid gave me so many books to read. I'm a good reader, I'm just not a good writer. But he gave me so many books to read, and he used to tell me, what you get from that book? But then he said, like Brother Ramzu, what you gonna do about it?
That's right.
I was lucky then. I said, I'm gonna follow you.
Yes, sir.
If you got the steering wheel, you are a rider. You are not a driver. But we are everything the books say.
That's right.
The question is, do we believe it?
All right. That's it.
The question is, when are we going to start believing in ourselves?
That's right.
Like we believe in Michael Jordan on the three-point shot. We'll bet our life he going to hit it. But we'll bet against us being free. No damn Donald Duck Trump holding us back.
That's right.
He Johnny come late.
Way
You
late.
got a black woman and they put a monkey on her son's shirt and she said, y'all cut that out. It's no big deal.
Corner number 4.
Teach on the Negro. Go ahead.
Where's our mind?
Come on.
That's right. Go ahead.
It's in the white man's hand.
My goodness.
We'll spend 2 hours talking about the white man and 1 minute talking about ourselves.
Yeah.
He got your mind.
Tell it.
Think that on.
The thing I care about the white man is when we going to get to his white woman that had his ass.
Susie, run with it.
You talking Khalid?
You get rid of the white woman, you got rid of the white man and the baby maker.
He said give me that manufacturing.
Honorable Dr. Khalid Muhammad
Go ahead.
gave his life telling people the truth. And if you're a truth teller, you better be ready to give your life.
That's right.
Right about
Because there
that.
ain't too many people want to hear the truth no more. They say, tell me a lie if I want to deal with the truth.
Yeah. That's
Well, the truth is, if you don't want your kids to go through the suffering you're going through, we're going to have to do something.
Gonna have to do something different. Yes.
First thing we're going to have to do is make sure we understand clearly we're not ran by nobody.
Come on.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Stop asking people to stop running you. Don't run you. You run your damn self.
That's right.
When that alarm clock get up, you hit it. Turn it on and turn it off. When you know you need to be your butt up, you stay in the bed.
That's right.
When you know you need to be going downtown handling your business with these crackers, you avoid that street.
Yes, sir.
Why we got more nightclubs full of our young people in places like this? You send your kids to these places. And you send it to them because you neglect them when they're young, when you're supposed to put the right stuff in.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So we're here to teach
Yes, sir.
tonight on the Honorable Dr. Khalid Muhammad. And what I loved about him so much, he wasn't no damn quitter.
That's right.
He wasn't no mysterious person. You knew who you was dealing with.
That's right.
Minister Farrakhan said he was a black stallion that nobody could ride.
That's
All
right.
right.
Get off his back, goddamn it. Let him know. But what was made him so special that we're here to get him the trip? We'll tell you why we're getting him the trip.
Yes, sir.
Because the Honorable John Henry Clark says when you following a leader and you're on the battlefield, soldiers, and your leader fall, you stop where you are and you give him a proper burial.
That's right.
God damn it, the next day you carry on his words.
That's right.
Now the question tonight,
Black power.
if we got 60-something million black people in America,
Tell it. Tell it.
and we want to let 55 million of them off the hook,
No, sir.
fussing with each other.
That's sir. Go ahead.
Now you wonder why the Black Power movement is moving here and moving there, and you say it's splintered. It's not splintered. It's just a new age. Social media has given people a way to express themselves.
Yes.
The white man used to only get a rap with a microphone. Now a brother will go live on you in 5 seconds. He might not know what the hell he's talking about. Let him practice.
Yes, sir.
This has been kept from us.
Yes, sir.
We couldn't get on the John Hughes show as easy as we got Khalid on there. Well, Attorney Shabazz got Khalid on there. They used to white us out.
That's
You know,
right.
black us out. Wasn't no blacks running nothing. But now these young people get a damn phone for $49 and get 4 million hits.
Yes, sir.
You say they ain't talking about nothing. Keep letting them talk. So this is a new era we ought to be excited about.
Yes.
Good teacher.
John Henry Clark didn't have Go Live.
Yes.
That's right. Teach.
Dr. Amos Wilson didn't have Go Live.
That's right.
Dr. Tony Martin didn't have Go Live.
Do it, man.
That's right.
These young kids in the splinter groups among our Black Power movement, people are just excited to be heard because we've been trained so damn long.
That's right.
Tell it. Tell it.
Good point. Go
That don't mean everybody know what they're doing, but they goddamn sure trying.
That's right.
And we hating on everybody. We are some hateful ass people.
Yeah.
The difference between us hating the white man and ourselves, we'll kill ourselves. We won't kill the white man.
Teach.
So I'm here to give a message that Khalid would give if he was here.
That's right.
This country, I'm talking to the white man now. This country declared its independence, as Brother Ramzu said, in 1776. This country has almost had its freedom for 250-some years. This country has been at war for 220 of those years. This country, out of 250 years of existence, has not been none-warring, but 20 years out of it. This is a warmongering country.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
This woman come back. This baby come back in a coffin. And this old Donald Trump tell the sister she know what he was getting into.
Signed up for.
Then we find out later the baby wasn't even in the coffin. They found his body somewhere else later. But why you mad at the messenger? When you go sign the paperwork to get in the white man army, Trump is right. You know what you're getting into after 225 years of this warmonger.
Teach.
You act like you don't know what you're getting into when you get in the United States military, when you join their goddamn Marine, or you join their Air Force, or you join their Navy, or you join their cheap-ass Army.
Go ahead.
You're going to die for the white man, goddammit.
Yes, sir.
But the question is, when you gonna die for the black man?
That's right. Good question. Good question. Good question.
I pledge allegiance. The damn president don't even know it. I don't either, because I ain't never pledged.
Right.
Hey, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
You want to go join the white man on and get mad at these brothers and look at these brothers funny who fighting for your black ass. George Washington didn't cross the Delaware because he knew how to cross the Delaware. Some black man crossed the Delaware with George Washington. Taught him how to maneuver through Virginia. Talk black to me.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Harriet Tubman was hired by the United States government, and they took the reward out of him because she knew how to get to the South.
The real hero.
Talk black to me.
That's right. Good teacher. Go ahead.
Frederick Douglass gave his 2 sons
You on point. Go ahead.
to the United States Army. And the presidents applauded him for that. And they was in the 54th. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
That's black a little point. Go ahead.
When Pearl Harbor got bombed, my Uncle Doris Miller was on the ship, shooting down Jap that he should have been helping. Talk black to me.
Yes, sir.
Come and you give us your army, and you give us your pledge of allegiance, and you happy as hell when we pledge to your army, but when we want to fight for ourselves, you condemn us.
That's right.
Go
Go ahead.
Good teacher.
So the question is, Khalid would ask, where's the black army?
That's right.
Why is the black army not
Go ahead.
financed?
That's right.
Why is the black army underfinanced?
That's right.
Why do we got to use our light bill and water bill and our children milk money to move around the country to free our people?
Yeah.
But we give trillions to the budget, to the Pentagon,
Go ahead.
to go fight Africa. That's where they at
Go
now.
ahead. Go ahead.
That's where they building drones.
That's where they at.
That's why he dogging Africa and talking bad about Africa. That's the beginning because they finna go ahead and finish off Africa. The reason they're gonna finish off Africa, we so damn in love with America, half of us in this room ain't got a passport and stop from it.
Black
Go
power.
ahead. You see it?
You got a nation of 54 nations that's got everything you would ever dream of needing. And you sitting there begging a white man to bring you something back from Africa because he's already there.
Mmm.
Go ahead. Teach.
Good critique. Go ahead.
Talk black to me.
Yes, sir. Teach.
Go ahead.
Teach.
Good analysis. Go
This is simplistic. It done got too simple, y'all.
Uh-huh.
Don't complicate it. If you complicate it, you're trying to run from the problem. And the problem is us.
Teach.
If the white man was our problem, I would give up.
Black power.
Good teacher. Good critique. Go ahead.
You got gold in Zimbabwe, diamonds in the Congo, iron all over Africa,
Yeah.
cocoa.
Yeah.
Everything.
All everywhere.
You can't even name some of the stuff. They ain't gave some of it names yet.
Yes, sir.
You over here trying to get on welfare. You can't get on welfare because too many trailer park white folk already got it.
That's right.
Don't show up on the
Lose.
Hey, good critique. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Man, we in a warp zone. It's like the Star Warriors beam me up. But where you want to get beamed to? We got one way out of this. We have to organize with Africa.
That's right.
We have to use the resources of Africa that they've been using against us.
That's right.
And we have to realize that the ones who took this trip, like it or not, end up being the strongest.
That's right. Go ahead. You're absolutely right.
And you're looking at them in this room because you come from them.
Transatlantic slave trade. Gee, good critique.
Patrice Lumumba was killed in the Congo by Kennedy in 61. That's
61.
61. I was already born. They was still killing our presidents, our prime ministers.
That's right.
Ghana won his independence. The Nkrumah in 50 what? 57. Thurgood Marshall had already went to the Supreme Court. Brown versus Board of Education. We was moving on about our business.
Right.
Africa was just now getting free and independent. We the missing link.
That's right.
God don't make mistakes. He sent us over here to get this white man education so we can go back and save our people.
That's right. That's right.
You sitting here trying to save America with your dumb ass worrying about the next Super Bowl.
Better go
They
ahead.
building these damn stadiums so big they cover your grandmama house, your grandmama grave, your preachers, churches, and you're up here talking, running around there with a falcon flag on your truck. Somebody ought to put a